Well, here we are at the beehive, just looking in on Sapphire. That's feeder. Some of them have managed to get in. It's looking busy in here. So let's have a look and see what the girls are up to. Okay, they're pulling in some of the stores that I put there for them. It's a good thing to see. Okay, ladies, let's have a look. Okay, this is looking better than it was the other day. There's brood on there now. There wasn't the other day, so that's looking healthier. Hopefully this is some of my winter brood, because I've been feeding these for a week or so. Okay, a little bit of brood on there. That wasn't there the other day either, so hopefully these are more. There's also a lot of the nectar that I put to feed them there. There's a couple of queen cups there. I've not seen that in this one before. There's dead grub in that one. I don't know if you can see it. Pull that out because we don't need it. Also, we don't want these girls absconding, because there won't be enough of them to do that. Okay, little bits of brood, but at least she's got brood going now. Before she didn't. Don't know what that is. It was a bit weird, so it's coming out. So I'm just pulling off these bits of brace comb because they're just not going to do them or me any favours. Again, they're pulling down, which is great because they weren't doing that before. Okay, so they're building comb, which is I want them to do, which is great. And hopefully they'll get themselves sorted for the winter. That's all new comb, so that's in the last week. So they're obviously getting themselves sorted out now. They've got a bit of food. Right, this feels full. Let's have a look, see what's going on here. Okay, there's loads of brood in here. Okay, she's functioning as a... Oh, there she is. I re-dotted her the other day and she got a bit of blue on her tail, but she's okay. So she's working better to capacity now. She's got a bit of food in her, so she's happier and I'm happier. There's brood in there, so I'm happy. That's quite heavy with brood. And there's new brood in there, so that's good. Okay, well done, Sapphire, you've picked yourself up. That was the problem. Not enough food, and I clocked that a couple of weeks ago because I couldn't see enough pollen being brought in. Good. And they've pulled all the brood down this end, so that's great. So they're getting on with it, so that's good. I'm going to pop this in this end to just keep the brood more central. Okay girls, you're looking a lot happier, a lot healthier, temperament's good. Okay, we're coming to Emerald now. You can see she's had a feeder added. Mainly because everyone else is being fed and it seemed unfair not to feed her as well. Put a cover over that because otherwise every man and his dog comes in to feed. Also, now that they're feeding, they seem to be a bit calmer as well. I noticed a couple of times recently they weren't quite so happy to see me. So whether they thought I was robbing and there was nothing to be robbed. One or two dead bees. Also, what I did notice the other day is here in front of the hive there was a lot of dead bees, so whether they'd chucked all the drones out or something similar. Okay, that's being pulled down. That's great. They've not started that one. They've started to pull that out. Okay. That's got plenty of brood. They've also pulled a lot of that nectar down. You can see whether that's nectar I've put in there or nectar they've pulled out themselves, but that's lots of brood in there. And they seem happy enough, so that's good. So they're all happy at the moment. It's good to see them happy. Okay, this is being pulled out, which is great. And there's nectar being stored in there, so whether that's mine or the one they've pulled in, it doesn't matter, it's all going to be winter stores. Put some thymol and some other various things. Oh, look at that brace comb. They do like their brace comb, this lot. There's Queenie. Oops, sorry darlings, I've just lost that. That was from the National on the next one, but there's Queenie. Okay, she's happy. She's got brood on this, so she's starting to lay brood in this, where they weren't doing that before, so that's all new. Okay, and there's brood that side, so she's working at it. She's happy. She's a good little queen, this one. Thank you to Bee Mummy for my lovely queen. Queens, but that one's obviously a better queen. The other one needs a year to settle down. Okay, you can see the brace comb there. They're filled with honey. Brace comb there, which I accidentally just knocked off because it caught under this one. Come on, babies, out the way. A little bit of brace comb. I just knocked that down a bit. Purely because it makes problems like that brace comb sticking to the previous hive. My husband wanted some comb with honey in it, so it looks like he's going to get some with nectar in it. Oh, did I look at the other side of that? Okay, they're doing well on that. They're filling that up with stores. There is brood on there that should come out any day, but look. Okay, lots of brood in there, so she's been a good girl. She's been keeping the side up. There's pollen I can see on various people's legs. So the girls are out working. Okay. Can't see that many drones. It looks like they've kicked them all out, but that's not a bad thing. I mean, you don't need drones around eating up all your stores when you've got stuff going on. So obviously they're happier now. They've got rid of some of the drones, and that's nature's way, isn't it? Get rid of the drones, they're eating our stores. Let's make some more when we want them. Okay, lots of pollen in there. That always was a pollen residue for them. This side's being capped with stores they pulled in either from outside or that I've set for them. So they're happy little girls. And they're happy. They're not even harassing me. I found the other thing the other day was I'd left the lens cap on and it was dangling because I had to have a new lens cap because I damaged my camera, and they didn't like it. It was something black flapping around, so obviously it upset them. Right, they can have their stores back because they obviously like them, and even though this is a polystyrene, it still fits neatly over their normal hive without any problems. They can get to it, so I'm happy, they're happy. See, that's one of the old frames. They're still all huddled in that corner. Every time I come and look at them in that corner, I've seen no sign of a queen. But they seem to be happy, they seem to be docile. So whether there's one in there and she hasn't had a chance to mate yet because the weather's been so rubbish, but they're all huddled on that frame and on this comb, which is one that accidentally fell off the other hive. So I keep looking for eggs. I mean, bees are breaking out, but I can't see any eggs. So if there is a queen in there. She's not laying yet. Oh, there's an earwig, he can come out. So still no sign of a queen, but there are bees breaking out. Might have to give them some brood to make a queen, because that's the only way I think these are going to get. I might have to steal something from one of the others. I'm going to pop that used frame in there so that at least they've got something else to keep them warm. But these bees don't seem to be going very far. They're keeping alive mainly because I'm feeding them, but I had to stop feeding them last week shortly because they were being robbed, but everyone else has got food now and the wasps are being dealt with. So I'll give them that bit of comb, encourage them. But they don't seem to be doing a lot, this lot. We'll see. She's got until the 1st of September to come good. Otherwise they're going back in with the original hive. Now if I lift this off, you'll probably find wasps. Yeah, quite a few wasps. They can stay in there because they're not going anywhere. They can eat their fill and die. So that's my girls. All being fed, all being looked after, looking happy and healthy. Thank you.